What's up, guys? This is K-Lo, and normally I'm here to give you the lowdown on all things gaming, but welcome back to another episode of Hot Topic. And boy, oh boy, do we have a hot one today. But as per usual, I'm joined by Aden. Why don't you say what's up? I can't wait for the year ahead that will be your introduction poses or whatever. One of these days you're going to do something crazy, but maybe that's paid DLC. You see what I did there?
I need to get props.
Props everything. We need it. But before we get into all that, we'd like to say thank you to each and every one of you guys that like and comment on our videos and subscribe to Game Sandwich if you're new here and join our Discord because we are always talking about video games there. And we have, akin to the Marvel Rivals video we did a couple days ago, we have more pay-to-win allegations, and this time I think it fits the criteria, because apparently there's this death effect that'll be playing in the video over here, and it's something. It is something. I think it's this side. I'm getting good at pointing. It's always the mirror image of myself, but it's right there. And let me tell you something, brother. This is pay-to-win. This is the definition of pay-to-win. It's this weird cartoon effect, and I can't help but think, we did a little video on this a while back, talking about this HD audio thing, and Aden, I don't know, I think I'm picking up on a pay-to-win trend here in Black Ops 6. Am I going crazy here?
You are not going crazy. I mean, this isn't the first time that Treyarch and Activision have gone down this route. I don't think it's going to be the last. But what's got everyone hot and bothered right now, in the angry way, not the other way, is that they are pissed off about death effects. In that some of the new packs in Black Ops 6 specifically have death effects. So whenever you kill somebody, it creates like some sort of amalgamation.
Just
And
like some
it
cartoon.
blinds you.
It's like some cartoon, like blue and pink. Grant you, there are different effects, but this is in the video we're watching. It's this pink and blue, like, it looks cool. I would buy this. But, yeah, I'm not going to feed into the problem here.
Yeah, I mean, specifically, there was a person on Reddit who posted about it. I have not seen another one, but I have seen plenty of people complaining about it, not other videos about it. But specifically, they're referring to the one, which one is it? It's the Snowtime Showtime bundle, specifically, where that one has some sort of, like, anime style girl skin or whatever. And now, personally, I think the skin's cool. Like, I like the skin. I like how it's, like how it has, like, the cell shading effect on it.
Yeah.
But this person right here posted on Reddit saying that they could not see anything. Shows a video of them dying, which we will showcase for everybody, and then immediately when they come back, all they saw was just some blinding amalgamation in front of their face, and they got instantly killed because they couldn't respond. And this isn't the only person who has mentioned this.
Yeah.
Like, there have been a ton of people bringing it up.
Now, there is one user that did comment underneath this. I don't know how true it is. You can turn these things off through the gore settings, I think. So maybe if you are pissed off about this, give that a try. Maybe it works. Comment on this video if it does, because that'll be some helpful information. But this is where I think people, and I'm talking about developers, overstep. Where it's like, I know you're trying to make some cool Call of Duty skins that are going to trend and blah, blah, blah. But in this case, you're trending for the wrong reasons. And it's like, okay, we don't need that in our game. Everyone loves some anime girls. I get it. It's great. It's a fun time. This is gaming. We love it here. But I can do without this giant cloud of pink and blue. And I'm literally on, and I'm going to take a screen capture of that. I messed it up. But I have the screen capture here of this person's screen. Aside from the little triangle that is your weapon and, like, the radar, you see nothing. Like, nothing at all. Yeah. And, like, I get flash grenades and smoke grenades. Those are tactical things within the game. This is an effect you buy with your real money, and it's like, that No, that's an absolute no here.
Yeah, and you're buying this effect with real money, like you said, and it gives you an unfair advantage. Sure, yes, it can be turned off for the gore effects, whatever,
You shouldn't have
but
to.
for, you shouldn't have to turn off the gore effects in order to not see this shit. Like, you should be able to just play the game without having to worry about people killing you and then leaving behind this massive amalgamation of whatever you want to call it in order to get an unfair advantage. Like, come on.
Now, a game I play religiously is Halo Infinite in the multiplayer. They have death effects, but in that game, it's very subtle, it's very quick, and from my knowledge, you can't see it, like, on the outside world. Like, if you're another player looking at that happen, you don't really see it, or it's not that bothersome compared to this. And my question is, how did this get through quality assurance? Like, I get they want to churn out these things, but like, somebody had to have seen this and been like, hey, you can't see. Like, we might need to turn this down. And they were like, no, just send it out.
Wait, Kevin, you have to remember this is the same developer who added an assassination screen where it's a unicorn farting that kills you.
Yeah.
You have to remember
Gotta move the
that
bar.
there's a certain bar, and like Activision is like way below that bar. They are just throwing anything and everything at the like at the wall to see if it sticks.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I mean, I don't think they really care. I think they're more like, hey, we want your money.
Well, this is my thing with Call of Duty, and I was talking to my friends about this. The skins within the game are like Fortnite skins or Fortnite skins. You can easily look at them and be like, oh, like that's, you'd expect that in Fortnite. There's a style to them. The skins we're seeing in this game, and this is like a totally separate issue, it's not a Call of Duty game. Like, you don't see that in Call of Duty. Like, I was playing week 1, and they released this weird green and gray creature with wings. It looked like a gargoyle. He was running around the map with his big wings, and it's like, that doesn't look like it belongs in a Call of Duty game. Like, I'm a wrestling fan. I'm wearing a Cody Rhodes shirt. He was a skin in Warzone last season or last year or whatever. And, like, while him running around shirtless in his wrestling tights is a totally different conversation, it kind of fits within the world of Call of Duty. Like, Rhea Ripley was in there too, Rey Mysterio. Whatever anime chick this is, and, like, the gargoyle person, I don't know. There was, like, a weed skin, like a 420 thing. Like, that pairs
up. On. There's also a shark.
Yeah, that, him too. He was...
and the raccoon. Don't forget the raccoon.
I like the raccoon skin, but, like...
and an emoji face.
But that's my gripe here with Call of Duty skins. It's like, if you're gonna make skins and, like, do all this stuff, make sure it fits within the universe you're making. Like, again, do I really see Mrs. Incredible wielding a pistol or an SMG? No. But the style fits the game, and it's like, okay, like, if I really had to stretch, no pun intended, I can see that. But Call of Duty, on the other hand, is just saying, like you said, throw it to the wall. If it sticks, we're going to ride with it and monetize it like crazy.
Let's see. I have a list of them pulled up here. They have the host one that looks like some guy getting eaten by an alien. They also have, like, Klaus, which is just a robot. I mean, that's whatever. Let's see. They also, they have the shark. They have the raccoon goon. They also have the anime girl. They have the Dragon Knight. That's the one that you were talking about. They have the Warden of Alcatraz as well.
But, like, those
work. Like, that one's a zombies one. So that one works too. But, like, they're going above and beyond with making sure that they do, like, extra special skins that really stand out. And like I said, I saw one when on the menu before that was like some sort of emoji skin where it was like your head was like one of the, like, an emote or whatever.
Yeah, and it's like those things, like we talked about Marvel Rivals, where it's like, oh, this person's hitbox and, like, damage and what you can see and what you can't see. Does that come into effect? That shark skin. I've played in matches where that dude's running across the map and you can see him clear as day. He is a big boy, big shark. And it's like, is this hitbox bigger? Like, is there a problem there? We're on this trend in 2025 where it's like, oh, pay to win, pay this, pay that. This is a problem, and they need to fix it before it's like these type of things take over and then it sours the experience. Because again, much like Marvel Rivals, Black Ops 6 has gone off without a hitch, knock on wood. I mean, like, there has been nothing but good reception towards it. I get there's minute things people have gripes with, but Black Ops 6, for like Call of Duty standards, has been the most well-received Call of Duty in a long time.
Yeah, I mean, it has been a really well received Call of Duty in general, but like you said, like, are we entering this era of like pay to win where like the skins, like you mentioned the hitboxes, like I didn't even consider that one. Is that an entirely different conversation to be had where you have, oh, like this skin right here, like you mentioned the shark skin, is he bigger? Does that mean he has a bigger hitbox, or is he still like the same size hitbox but in a bigger package? And so therefore, oh, you think you're hitting him, but the bullets are actually passing through him.
Mm-hmm.
Like, where does the line get drawn on that?
That's my thing. And like, I play Fortnite, and like, they have the Xenomorph from Alien. That's a skinny figure, and yeah, like, you'd assume your bullets are grazing by, but no, if you hit the actual person's hitbox, it registers. It's all that. I just seen the skin. One of them is crazy looking. That weird, the eyes are sunken in. I'll throw up the graphic here that you guys can see this stuff. But
Now, like,
like,
I can't say if this is actually Black Ops 6 or not. Like, I want to say yes, but it could have been an older one.
but still, like,
Oh, wait, it does say Season 4, so no, it's not Black Ops 6, but that was a past game.
but that's akin to my point where it's like, this is Call of Duty. Like, if you showed this picture and removed like Call of Duty from the top left there, you wouldn't say this is Call of Duty. This is like a totally different game. This might be one
Oh,
of
I'd
those
imagine it's like
copycats.
Day.
Yeah, exactly, and that's where you run into the problem. But as far as like getting back to this whole thing with the death effects and stuff like that, at the end of the day, I don't think you as the user have to go into your settings and turn off gore. You're getting this game because it's M rated. Let's be honest, you want to enjoy shooting people in the multiplayer, and this is like your thing. And then you're gonna turn down the gore just so that you don't become subject to this? I mean, I don't like to take firm stances, but that's bad. That is absolutely horrible.
Yeah, I mean, you shouldn't have to do that. Like you said, you shouldn't have to turn off the gore in a game that you like to play just solely because it prevents you from, like, the gore prevents you from being able to see. If anything, they should do like how you mentioned with Halo Infinite, where the death effect should still remain, but they should either just be really toned down or they should just completely take them away for other players and only let the person who has it see it.
Look at the screenshot I just sent you.
Oh
That
yeah,
that is like 95% of your screen.
yeah. I mean, even if he wasn't right up in front of it, it would still block that entire doorway.
A doorway, and like for FPS games specifically, how fast Call of Duty is, that's a split second where someone's rounding the corner, crouching, or moving out of the way of your fire. Those
Yeah,
moments matter, and it's like, yeah, we talked about FPS. Frames matter in this game. And if that's one of your frames where it's like you can't see, yeah, like, you're not going to do well. You're going to be put into those bot lobbies where you're not you're not with real people. But yeah, it's so weird.
couldn't it also affect your teammates too? Like, thinking
I
about it from that perspective, like, couldn't it
yeah,
affect your teammates because you prevent your teammates from being able to see other players too?
I'm
So
booting that
like,
player. If they have this
yeah,
effect, get out of my game. I do not want to be behind you. And I see this pink and blue, whatever. This you called it an
yeah,
amalgamation. I like that
yeah.
term.
I
We're gonna
mean,
roll with
it's
that.
not like, it is definitely something that is solely for the person who bought it. It has no help for other players, both either on your team or against you, like, or against your team. Like, there's no helping anybody but yourself with that.
And that's the thing. You buy these things for you. Why is it suddenly in the overworld or whatever you want to call it? It's like, I'm not going to get any enjoyment out of that. Like, if anything, it makes my experience worse. So, but what do we know? We're just people talking on a hot topic, you know? That's just it.
Yeah, we're just dry.
That's pretty much it. But do you have any closing comments or a remedy? I guess the easy remedy here is don't do it. Like,
Yeah.
just stop what you're doing.
Stop.
But
Don't give in. Don't buy the skins, or at least be nice and like turn off the death effects or whatever. So that way nobody else has to see them. Like, you know, enjoy your anime girl skin, whatever. Like the cell shadedness of it looks nice, but I mean, you don't need the giant amalgamation that forms.
no one needs it, but what you need is more Game Sandwich content, so consider subscribing to Game Sandwich. Look at that segue. I just love it. I'm on point this year. But if you want to talk more about video games, join our Discord, because links to that is all in the video description down below. But as of right now, I've been K-Lo, joined by Aden, and we'll see you guys next time. If you enjoyed today's video and want more content just like this, consider subscribing to Game Sandwich for all your news, rumors, and reviews. And we'll see you guys next time.